Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. For many people, home cooking could be quite a challenge in the modern lifestyle if we simply do not have enough time to cook. And this is the reason I developed the FAST cooking system to make home cooking practical. And the FAST is the acronym for the 4 attributes, that is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. Now, cooking chicken is a good example because if you like chicken, you have to quite often make plans because quite most of the time your chicken could be frozen and come in a large package like this. So first of all, you need to thaw it out, and to cook a chicken with such a size requires time, whether it's going to be cooked on a stovetop or baked in the oven or you barbecue it in a grill. Today I'm going to show you the most efficient way to cook chicken that takes literally a minute to cook 1 pound of chicken. Here, the first thing you need to do is to cut the chicken into thin slices, because if the chickens are cut in thin slices, they can be cooked very rapidly. And this is the type of strategy that allow you to have chicken almost any time you want. So when you have a pack of chicken that you brought it back from home, the best thing to do is to slice it into thin slices. And this way, you will be able to cook it very quickly. In order to have chicken anytime you want, the most effective way is that after you slice the chicken, freeze the chicken in thin slices. And this will allow you to thaw out the chicken in very short amount of time, usually in about 10 minutes by putting it in a bowl of warm water. This way, you can have chicken anytime you want. And by freeze them in the portion that you are going to use, you can also control the amount of chicken that you want to eat. And this way, you help you to maintain the kind of diet that you prefer. Again, by investing a little bit time in prepping the chicken in advance, it will provide you with the flexibility and the convenience that you might not otherwise have when you're dealing with the entire piece of chicken breast. Chicken is probably the most healthy protein out there, and it is also most economical. By using this approach will allow you have much greater opportunity to have chicken anytime you want. Here is a demonstration of the probably one simple way to cook chicken is to stir fry in the wok. The reason that why stir fry in the wok is the most efficient way to cook chicken because you can stir them constantly and allow you to cook them both evenly as well as quickly. So I'm going to show you 2 ways. The first way is to cook chicken that without any treatment of the chicken. In here, I'm going to stir fry some chicken with some jalapeno pepper. Now you can use just the chicken by itself. The jalapeno pepper is designed in this case to give chicken some great flavor, and then you can use the chicken afterward for almost anything that you prefer. Now you notice that the chicken was added directly to the wok without being treated at all. As you stir fry the chicken cooks very rapidly. The question is that how much do you need to cook the chicken that it is ready? The common consensus is that the chicken is safe to consume when it reaches the temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Of course, you are not going to measure the temperature of the chicken while you stir frying. So how do you know the chicken is correctly and reach that temperature? And this is where stir frying is great because you can watch the progress. And as you stir fry the chicken, you notice that the chicken turned from a pink color into now a whitish color. And the only criteria that you use is that make sure you stir fry the chicken until all the pink that is disappear. Now in here we have only stir fried the chicken probably for about 20 to 30 seconds. Now I add a little bit of seasoning mix and the chicken is done. Now the second method to stir-fry chicken is slightly differently. You coat the chicken first with cornstarch. And I'm going to explain to you why it is a good idea to coat the chicken with cornstarch. In this case, I not only coat the chicken with cornstarch, I also coat it with my basic seasoning mix. In this case, I'm going to stir-fry the chicken with some fermented black soybean. This will add flavor to the chicken. I use the wok spatula to now, first of all, to fry the fermented black soybean very briefly. I'm going to slowly separate the chicken, and what I am doing is that instead of stir frying right away, the cornstarch will start to form a slight breading on the surface of the chicken, and you can see the chicken will turn brown because of the presence of the cornstarch. Now this browning is due to the effect of the cornstarch. Now the browning actually has two purposes. One is that it actually adds flavor to the chicken, and secondly, the coating of the cornstarch will protect the chicken from the heat. So instead of just cooking the chicken by itself, you actually also create a light breading on the surface of chicken. So this is almost like frying the chicken in a deep fried, but instead of you frying it in a small amount of oil. And frequently this method refers to as shallow frying. When you cook using this method, the chicken takes a little bit longer time to cook. However, the flavor of the chicken is quite different from the chicken when you stir fry it without any cornstarch. Now this chicken will take a little bit longer time to cook as in compared to the ones without the cornstarch. But now the chicken is done. I'm going to add a small amount of scallions. The scallion will provide a nice flavor to the chicken. So the chicken is done. As I demonstrate here, I show you two methods to stir-fry chicken. Give both of them a try. You make a comparison yourself to see which one you like. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routines. If you want to learn more about my cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.